That is going. All right, we'll get going. So, Congressman, big day, a big time, a big historic moment last night with the emergency use authorization of the Pfizer vaccine for COVID-19. Just what do you have to say about that accomplishment and what's ahead for Tennessee moving forward?
This is incredible. Really, Operation Warp Speed. The Trump administration worked very hard throughout the year. I can remember vividly back in February when we were told about coronavirus, and the national expert said a vaccine that would actually work could take a year to 2 years or more to perfect. This is unprecedented. It's very good, well done. Actually, there's going to be two vaccines. One will be the Pfizer vaccine, and then there's another vaccine that is actually up for approval as well. Bottom line is, I'm extremely thankful that Pfizer will have 100, looks like about 100 million vaccines ready to go out now, with another 500 million to be deployed. So very thankful.
Perfect. And I guess another thing too is, I mean, Tennessee's kind of leading the forefront as one of the states that's going to be getting these initial distributions. We have to say about
Absolutely.
the overall the I guess just the overall work the state has done during these times. What do you have to say about the support not only from, I mean, from a federal level, but the state level and community level?
I'm glad you asked that question. We have almost weekly conversations, and I mean we, the entire Tennessee federal delegation, Republican and Democratic House members and senators, with Governor Lee and his staff. Could not be better coordination. We have worked well with our state partners. Just last week, Governor Lee announced his plan to distribute the first round of vaccines. And bear this in mind, what the federal government has done is it's given the exclusive distributing authority to the states. And I think that's a good way to start. We want to get this to people who really need it the most first, but tremendous coordination across the board with our state partners.
Awesome. And I guess another thing too is, what do you have to say to the people and our viewership? I mean, just what is that overall message that you want to give them? Because I mean, it's been such a wild year with everything that's going on, and now we're starting to see some positivity leading into the new year. What's that message that you'd want to give the people that would be seeing this?
Well, a message of hope, even though we have faced tremendous adversity in 2020 as a state, as a nation, coronavirus, um all different types of discord out there that has gone on. It's been a very difficult year for a lot of people. Unemployment, again, sickness, but we have come together, the American people, first at Thanksgiving to give thanks, even under tremendously difficult circumstances. And now, as we go into the Christmas season, this is very special for me, celebrating Christ's birth and all the good that that means and brings. So I would tell folks, let's hope and pray that we get through 2020. We continue to build on our progress with vaccines, with our economy, and we move forward into 2021 and just hope and pray for a better year for everyone.
Fantastic. And I guess one more thing for the vaccine side of things is, has there been another update as far as at a congressional level that you've been able to hear about for the vaccine moving forward, or is it still just kind of we're kind of where we are from yesterday into this morning to now? Or
Well, the interesting additional good news is there's a second company's vaccine that will also be approved very shortly. Obviously, we want the safest, most effective vaccines. The more, the better, and we want to get them out to make sure that the American people, especially those who are most vulnerable, get those. So again, very pleased that the federal government, including the FDA, has worked very diligently with our friends in the private sector. Pfizer actually did not accept funds from Warp Speed. Other companies did, but they've got a good contract with the government, done a tremendous job. I just hope and pray it works and that it's effective and that we can move beyond this coronavirus and get everybody well, get everybody healthy, and move our great country forward.
fantastic. And the last question I'll ask you is just another thing that happened from last night. We had the ruling from the Supreme Court about the Texas lawsuit. Is there anything that you'd like to say about that as far as that decision?
Sure. I was with the president Thursday night at the White House. We had our congressional Christmas party. That's always a very elegant evening. I've gone during the both administrations, both the Obama and Trump administrations. It's a very special night. For me, it's sadness. I wanted the Supreme Court to take this case up. I was part of what we call the amicus curiae, the friend of the court brief, joined, let's see, about 126 House members, just asking the Supreme Court to review the constitutionality of this and take up the Texas lawsuit and to look at it. Unfortunately, the High Court declined to do that. Two justices dissented. I believe Justices Alito and Justice Thomas said we should at least look at it. I think the American people would have been better served if they looked at it, but I don't always agree with what the High Court does. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. Obviously, I'm an attorney by profession, but I serve in the United States House of Representatives. I serve in a completely different branch of the federal government. So, was I saddened? Yes. But will we have to move forward? Absolutely.
Perfect. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just want to wish everybody, as I go back to Washington, I'm hoping and praying for a swift and prompt return after we pass a budget and hopefully a coronavirus stimulus package. But just wish everybody a very Merry Christmas as we go into this very interesting holiday season. And let's hope we have a much better new year. Thank you.
Fantastic. Congressman, thank you so much for taking the time out this weekend to talk with us, and I really appreciate it.
Curtis, always a pleasure. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And I know Justine jumped in too. Thank you so much as well, Justine. And I just want to say thank y'all again, and looking forward to talking to y'all soon.
Bye now. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.